Welcome everyone to this new educational video in Cloud Technicals with Paramjit Singh. In this video, we are going to look about the new releases done by the AWS in the month of April, third week. Amazon Web Services has announced the immediate availability of the new AWS Africa region. This is the first AWS region in Africa. The AWS Africa region consists of three availability zones, and with this launch, now AWS offers 23 regions and 73 availability zones worldwide. EC2 Image Builder, a service from AWS which makes it easy and fast to build up and maintain secure virtual machine images, now supports additional operating systems like Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS, SUSE. Amazon Linux 2 and Windows Flavor, popularly known as 2019, 2016, and 2012 operating systems, were already supported by this AWS Builder Image service. AWS RDS now supports SQL Server Analysis services directly on the RDS database instances. With this, now we can run SSAS in the tabular mode. There is no additional cost to install SSAS directly on your RDS database instances. Amazon Redshift now supports multi-factor authentication also. The customers can use multi-factor authentication to provide additional security when authenticating to their Redshift cluster. AWS IAM roles now make it easier to identify who is responsible for an AWS action performed by an IAM role when viewing through AWS CloudTrail logs. Adding this new service specific condition, which is known as a role session name in an IAM policy, enable you to define the role session name that must be set when an IAM principal, which can be probably a user or a role or an application, assumes the particular IAM role. AWS adds the role session name to the AWS CloudTrail logs when the IAM role performs an action. This makes it easy to determine who has performed this particular action. AWS cost category now allow us to categorize our cost and usage information precisely in contrast to our organizational structures and cost allocations needed based on the team, cost centers, geography, applications, and many more. With cost categories, now we can create these unique categories and then write rules on which cost belongs to a particular group. After defining our unique category, we can view, track, and optimize cost using this cost category service. Amazon Guard Duty now adds up support for the AWS organizations, which simplify the threat detection across all existing and future accounts in an organization. With this launch, new and existing Guard Duty customers can delegate any account in their organization as the Guard Duty administrator and can manage Guard Duty for up to 5,000 AWS accounts. I hope you have liked this information. So do provide your feedback in the comment box and do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.